guys, welcome to my channel, and in today's video we will be talking about language proficiency, language skills, and how to describe your command of the language. My accent would suggest that English is my second language. I started learning English when I was around 10, 11 years of age when I was at school. Then I did my bachelor and master's in linguistics and international communication. So I studied English professionally, and then I worked as a technical interpreter and a teacher of English for over 15 years. Привет, ребята, меня зовут Лана, я профессиональный учитель английского и переводчик, и русский мой родной язык. Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Lana, je suis prof d'anglais et interprète. Ayant travaillé pour une compagnie française pendant 5 ans, je peux dire que je parle français au niveau avancé. Hola a todos, me llamo Lana, soy profesora. Empecé a aprender español hace 2 años, pero no tengo mucho tiempo para practicarlo y yo entiendo más de lo que hablo. Hej, jag heter Lana. Jeg studerte norsk på universitetet, men slik at jeg ikke praktiserer det hver dag, glemte jeg nesten alt. Guten Tag, ich heiße Lana. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, weil ich viele Freunde in Deutschland habe. The reason why I made introduction in 6 different languages is not to show how cool I am or brag about my language abilities, but rather to show that you can describe your language proficiency in different ways, and in this video I will teach you how to do it. So as I said, my native language is Russian. It means that it's my first language or it's my mother tongue. We can also say that I'm a native speaker of Russian. So it means that I have full proficiency in this language. I can read and write. I can speak Russian fluently, and also I understand regional peculiarities of the language, idiomatic expressions, and local dialects. Frankly speaking, the Russian language doesn't really have any dialects because the Soviet system of education more or less unified the language, and we speak pretty much the same smoothed out dialect with some regional peculiarities everywhere from Kaliningrad to Sakhalin. My second language is English, or I can say I speak English as a second language, or I can say I'm a non-native speaker of English. Even though I speak English quite fluently, I cannot say that I have a near-native proficiency. Near-native proficiency means that you basically speak without a foreign accent and you understand all the cultural peculiarities of the language. Also, I'm not a bilingual person because I didn't grow up speaking 2 languages. I grew up only speaking Russian, and I learned English in an academic environment. Also, I can say that I have a professional proficiency in English. It means that I know professional lingo, words and terminology used in a particular profession or trade. My third language is French. After having worked for a French company for 5 years, I speak French pretty fluently, but since I have been out of practice for quite a while, my French is becoming a little bit rusty, and I really have to fumble for the right words sometimes when I need to say something. But I can read and write and understand 99% of what people say. So I can say that I have a good command of the French language, or I can say that I speak French pretty well. So my fourth language is Norwegian. It might sound strange, but it's a pretty peculiar language with very few learners in comparison with English or other European languages. But I grew up in the north of Russia, and in my region we had a lot of exchange programs with Scandinavian universities. So Norwegian was part of my curriculum at the university. So I used to speak pretty good Norwegian, and but unfortunately I have been out of practice for nearly 10 years, so I don't have up-to-date knowledge of the Norwegian language, and unfortunately it's becoming very broken. What does it mean? It means that I really have to think when I speak the language. I started confusing the words and grammatical structures. I don't remember anymore how to use the language correctly, so I can say that I speak pretty broken Norwegian right now. So probably if I brush it up a little bit and if I go back to Norway and stay there for a couple of months, probably, I will improve my command of the language, but it is as it is right now. Okay, so my fourth language is Spanish. I didn't really learn Spanish either at school or at the university. I picked it up mostly by watching Spanish TV shows like this one or this one. So I know the grammar, but I don't really write in Spanish because I really don't need to. So I can say that I speak Spanish conversationally. Unfortunately, since I am pretty busy at the moment and I don't have much time to, dive into language learning, my Spanish level hit a plateau. It means that I'm not making any progress in my Spanish. Okay, and at last, German. I have very basic knowledge of German. I can hold a basic conversation and I can get by in Germany without using English, can order coffee or order something at the restaurant, but basically that is all. So I can say that my knowledge of German is very limited. Okay guys, I really hope that you liked and enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell in order to be notified about my latest videos. And I will see you very soon. Bye!